May 10th, Tuesday. Two games on the NBA slate today. We got Philadelphia versus Miami. We got Phoenix versus Dallas. Two huge, crucial game fives in these NBA playoffs. Pretty happy we're getting these consistent 2 games a day. It's going to end soon once these Eastern Conference, Western Conference finals begin. We'll probably just get 1 game a day. But nonetheless, super exciting game fives today in the NBA playoffs. 2 games on the slate. We're doing underdog fantasy, 5 player props. One pickup line with 5 player props over the course of both games. Again, there is a link in the description below to sign up for Underdog Fantasy. They do match 100% of your first deposit. Also, I'm not a gambling expert. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just the plays that I'm looking at making. Just want to put that out there. This is for entertainment purposes only. But yesterday, we did go 4-1 on our picks. You can see this is the video from yesterday, May 9th. And we had Jason Tatum under his PRA. Giannis over his point, which was at the time was at 30.5, and it did jump, so I'll show you that in a second. Brook Lopez over 6.5 rebounds, Jaren Jackson Jr. over 15.5 points, and Steph Curry over 38.5 PRA. And we take a look here, and we did hit on 4. We hit Jaren Jackson. We smashed the Jaren Jackson over 15.5 points. Smashed the Steph Curry over 38.5 PRA. Giannis's line did jump. Like as soon as I finished that video, I went to submit the line, and his line jumped, but we still hit the over here. So just so you guys know, it was 30.5. It changed to 31.5. I still locked it in. 34 points he had. Brook Lopez continuing to smash that over on the rebounds, but the one that let us down was the Jason Tatum. I really thought, he had a bad game. This is my mistake, honestly, but he had a bad game in game 3, and he came back and played really, really well. Honestly, led them to a win last night to tie up the series. So we did miss on the Jason Tatum. This isn't PrizePicks, so we did not win any money here on this line, but I will take the 4-1 on this underdog line. But yeah, we're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna give you guys 5 plays today. Again, all I ask is just please drop a like on this video. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. We got 5 plays today. We got actually 5 overs. 5 overs today. So let's go. The first place that I really like is going to be the James Harden, and I know this bit me last time, but I'm going to take his over. I'm going to take the over on James Harden points. He played extremely well, obviously, in Game 3. He had 31 points, 8 for 18, 6 for 10 from 3, 31, 7, and 9. It looks like a vintage James Harden line. These are the lines that he was putting up back in Houston every single night. And I think for the line to not move at all, in Game 4, the line was 20.5 points. For it to not moved at all, I like the over here before I took the under, and it bit me in the butt. So I'll take the over here, James Harden, 20.5 points. I think in this Game 5 in Miami. Miami is a good defensive team, and Eric Spoelstra does make great adjustments to, change certain things in games. But I do like the James Harden over here. I think in this game, he does get to the free throw line a little bit more. Let's see in game. He went 9 for 10. He's been getting to the free throw line, which is helping him as well. 7, 8, and 10 free throw shots. But I like the over here, James Harden. I think for him to score 31, the line not moving at all, I like the over. Next one is going to be, and this is to me, it might be the lock of the day. It's going to be Jimmy Butler over 38.5 PRA, points, rebounds, and assists. There is news that Kyle Lowry re-injured his left hamstring, and his status is going to be unknown for Game 5. And with or without Kyle Lowry, I would have liked the over here on Jimmy Butler. But if Kyle Lowry's out, not that Kyle Lowry has been taking up a bunch of Jimmy Butler's stats anyways. Jimmy Butler's been balling, like really balling. I think Jimmy Butler has put the league on notice. Like, he is a top 13 player in the league. Just the way he can get to his spots and score 40 on such an efficient way is pretty crazy. His game is really fun to watch, honestly. If you're a basketball fan and you appreciate, skill, you can definitely appreciate Jimmy Butler. But he's gone over this 38.5 PRA. These last 3 games, he's gone crazy, actually. And without Kyle Lowry in this Game 5, back home in Miami, I think Jimmy Butler continues his play. I think he smashes this over, in my opinion. 38.5, I'm taking that PRA. The next play that I like is we're gonna come down here to Tyler Hero, and if Kyle Lowry's out, I like the Tyler Hero over 16.5 points. He's actually gone under his last 2 games, but he had 18 here, If we take a look at Tyler Hero's game log without Kyle Lowry this season, I mean, he's gone pretty crazy this season, right? Earlier in the year, kind of finding his role, 30 points, 19, 32, 23, 21. But look at these last 5 games without Kyle Lowry on the season. Or 6 games, 18, 20, 30, 27, 21, and 35 points. Playing a ton of minutes. Obviously, he will play more minutes if Kyle Lowry is out. I like the line at 16.5. Seems pretty generous for Tyler Hero. So I'm taking the over there. Tyler Hero, 16.5 points. Coming down here to the Dallas Mavericks versus the Phoenix Suns game, there's obviously plays that you can take with Luka that are pretty fun because he's going to go crazy, regardless, like 15.5 PRA. You take the under the last 2 games, you would have hit on that. But at the same time, he has the potential to easily smash that. So for this, I'm going to, stay away from those. Jalen Brunson as well, going to stay away from that. I really, really like, and the play that I'm giving you guys today here is going to be Dorian Finney-Smith, a.k.a. DFS. I'm going to take his over 17.5 points. Now, Dorian Finney-Smith is a player that I think, he signed that extension this season, and it was so well warranted. And I think at the time people were like, Dorian Finney-Smith, but he is such an impactful player for this team. You watch him play, and you gotta love his type of game, right? He went 8 for 12. Not saying he'll go 8 for 12 again in this series, but he went 8 for 12 against Phoenix in game 4. 4 for 11, honestly, which is pretty decent in game 3. Shooting, that's a ton of 3-point shots that he's getting. 12 and 11 3-point shots. He's getting the rebounds. Peripheral stats aren't really there. 3 steals. He does play a ton of minutes, though, 41-38. I view him as like Luka's bodyguard, kind of. He does all the dirty work for this Dallas Mavericks team. Um, you know, great player, and this is a player that wins teams championships, in my opinion. But good, he had 24 and 8, 14 and 4. Game 1, he had 15 and 6. His line 17 and a half. He needs to hit 18 points and rebounds combined. I like the over here a lot on Dorian Finney-Smith. And the last play, the play that we have been making, it seems like all of this series at least, is going to be the Jay Crowder 17 and a half points and rebounds, the over. Now, Jay Crowder, to me, has been the thorn in the side of the Dallas Mavericks. 15 and 6, 19 and 7, 15 and 7. He's smashing this 17 and a half points and rebounds every single game in this series. He's playing extremely well. He's literally gone over 17.5 PRA every PNR every game this series, playing a ton of minutes. They really can't stop him. He's getting a ton of open looks, obviously, with Devin Booker and Chris Paul on the floor. Yeah, I love Jay Crowder, another player similar. Jay Crowder and Dorian Finney-Smith, in my opinion, 2 players that are crucial to NBA championships teams. Crucial. And it goes to show you that usually every season Jay Crowder is on a contender or he's playing deep in the playoffs because he is that type of player that you want on the floor with you if you're trying to compete for a championship. So those are my 5 plays. Again, 5 overs here on Underdog today. You can see here we're taking the James Harden over points, right? We're taking James Harden over 20.5 points, Jimmy Butler over 38.5 PRA, Tyler Hero over points, Dorian Finney-Smith over 17.5 points and rebounds, and Jay Crowder over 17.5 points and rebounds as well. Again, there is a link in the description below to sign up for Underdog. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's have a good day.